welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today's video I'm going to share with you guys my top, I'm going to reduce it to 10 things that I noticed while living in Jamaica. And guys, there's some things that I noticed. So if you're thinking about moving to Jamaica or you want to spend like a long time down here, then you can take these things into consideration. If you guys are interested in seeing my top 10 things, make sure you guys stay tuned and let's get started. So the first thing that I feel like even if you don't live in Jamaica but you come here often, you will know this, is music is playing 24/8. In Jamaica, you wake up hearing music and you fall asleep hearing music. Like, music is non-stop. In Jamaica, music is like a really big thing in our culture. And it's not only like dancehall and reggae music you're hearing all the time, which I love, okay? Comment down below or like up this video if you're a big dancehall and reggae fan, because I'm a huge one. I can listen to that all day, every day, for the rest of my life and I'll be okay. But Jamaican people are really big on music. Like, you will find almost anybody listening to music. Like, 1 minute they're listening to dancehall music, and then you hear gospel music, and then you hear reggae, you hear country music, just any type of music. It's just music is playing non-stop and I don't mind it. Like, it does not bother me at all. Second thing that I noticed while living in Jamaica is people in Jamaica are so friendly. Like, someone would not know you at all, and the way they're talking to you, you'd think that they knew you forever. They're just so friendly, they're willing to help, and they're just really down to earth. Majority of them are down to earth, and just the culture down here, I noticed that people are just really open. They're talking, say good morning to any and everybody, no matter if they're a little toddler or more mature person. So don't come to Jamaica thinking that it's like weird that a random person is talking to you. It depends on the context, yes, but people just talk. Okay, so the next thing I noticed in Jamaica that has been a really big like thing that stood out to me were food prices and groceries, okay? Now, the food prices in Jamaica are extremely high, and I want to say that for, okay, so say in Canada, America, or the UK, you would go to the grocery store with $150 and you would come out of the grocery store with so much. Like, you can go to like multiple grocery stores with that 150 budget or 200 budget, with those budgets, and you're coming out with so much and more. In Jamaica, $150, I'm gonna say Canadian because I'm just gonna use that scenario, it's not gonna get you anything in Jamaica. That's only basically like 12 grand or 13 grand on a good day. And let's think about that. 13 grand in Jamaica is literally nothing at all. That can be finished in a few hours just by doing simple things. So I'm just gonna let you know that your budgets are going to increase. I noticed that your budget does increase in Jamaica when it comes to buying food. And it's something that I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you go to like stores like Mega Mart and stuff like that, and you're coming out, you're buying a bag of chips. I'm gonna show you guys, you're buying a bag of Doritos. That's 700 and something dollars. That's approximately like $10 Canadian. You're buying one bag of Dorito chips for $10 Canadian. Can you imagine that? Imagine if you want to pick up 4 bags of Dorito chips. So that's approximately like $50 Canadian. Say I'll go to the store with like 20 grand to spend on groceries. No, you're coming out with a few things. And I'm gonna link my shopping vlog for you guys so you guys can watch that video to see like shopping in Jamaica, grocery shopping in Jamaica, and how it is and the prices. And I'm not complaining and I'm not comparing, but like if you're coming from an economy where you can get a lot of food for such low prices, then you would understand my situation and stuff. Now, if you're from the UK, maybe like this issue won't be for you, but like Canadian dollars is like very low, and that's number 4. Currently, the Canadian dollar in Jamaica is not the best dollar to have. I'm just gonna let you know. It is the lowest out of the 4 countries I think that they have: USA, UK, I think Great Britain, and then Canada. I can't remember, correct me down below, but Canada is always the lowest, and like the exchange rate is just so sad. If you're from Canada and you come to Jamaica, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, it's just a whole thing. So that's another thing to keep in mind. If you're from the UK, you're good when you're coming down to Jamaica. The USA, you're good. But like, if you're from Canada, it's just like a sad story, okay? It's so sad. Another thing that I noticed living down in Jamaica is it's literally the best decision I ever made for my health, for myself. Trust me guys, it's been the best decision and I feel so good about myself. And so this one here, you guys probably hear me talk about this in my vlogs a lot. You guys, if you are new to my channel, I suggest that you subscribe because I do Jamaica vlogs. I do a lot of Jamaica how-to based videos. So Christianity, we all know, is the biggest, it's like a really big thing in Jamaica. And of course, Christianity over the years and many histories around the world has influenced laws, like people's ideals, their morals, fashion, all of that. Society, basically. You can look at any law book, no matter what country you're in, and you can tell that Christianity had governed a lot of things in society. So basically, Jamaica is really big on Christianity. It's so annoying because like people get so offended. Like if I'm wearing something like this, like a tank top, and then I'm wearing like shorts, people get offended, and I'm just like, what are you offended by? Like, it's a hot country. You guys hear me complaining about this a lot, and this is something that I'll talk about until people start changing their ways. And I feel like my generation, it won't be such a big deal. Like, like the way these people act, you would think that you sold their car, you ruined their life. Like, they make it seem like you've committed the worst crime on this planet. Keep in mind, Jamaica is a very hot country, like burning hot. And it's an island. Of course you're gonna dress for the weather, you're gonna dress for the climate. So like I said, my generation, we're not like that, and I've noticed, and I'm not saying all of us are like that. Like in my generation, I met some people who still act like that in our generation. Like, and I'm not saying all Jamaicans are like that, because when it comes to dance hall, my fave, but that's a whole different thing. So it's not like all of Jamaica, because obviously when it comes to dance hall, it's mostly like the older generations. Obviously they were brought up mostly on Christianity. Christianity really influenced governed a lot of things in their life. But in this generation, I don't see it as much as those dinosaurs. And I'm not saying all Christians are like that, because like, that's something I noticed. People get offended with attire. It's really annoying. And you're going to see a lot of people down here. It's crazy. These same people who think that you shouldn't be wearing shorts and like tops and stuff, these same people you will see with turtlenecks in the hot weather. I'm not over exaggerating. You see them with turtlenecks, you see them with long sleeves on, sweaters. It's just too much. I'm like, are you not hot? Like, what's happening? Like, something that's very prevalent, this is like an everyday thing. Sometimes they try to not make you go into government buildings without having like your shoulders covered, no shorts and no slippers, like no sandals. Like, what? They get super offended, and it's really annoying, and it's very annoying. And people need to understand that your looks don't determine your worth. Just stop it. Just stop it. It's annoying. And I've been talking about that for way too long, so let's go on to the next one. Customer service in Jamaica. Just like the way people dress down here and their ideals is like contradicting, because we have dance hall and the way we dress, and then we have like Christianity and the way that they're dressed and their lifestyle. We have the same thing when it comes to customer service down here. It's either you get really good customer service in Jamaica, or you get really bad. Now in Jamaica, let's talk about the bad first. So in Jamaica, you're gonna get some disgusting customer service that you're just like, how do you, this is just it's not even about customer service, it's about just basic manners and you wanting to help someone. But anyways, I don't feel like they train them on customer service, because the customer service is really poor. They don't greet you when you come in the store. When you're cashing out, they don't even say hi. They don't even acknowledge you. They just take your food and scan it, and then someone packs it in the bag for you. And then they don't even tell you your change, or if they do, they're saying it so low in their mouth, like, pardon? Can you just speak up? I can't hear you. And I'm not saying that to be rude, but like, you're just like, pardon, what's the total? Like, I just say it so loud on purpose, because like, and then I'm like, I can't hear you, you're talking so low in your voice. So yeah, it's something that I know. They don't acknowledge you, they just grab your food, scan it. Like, you'll go into government offices, and like the girls are like kissing their teeth and being like mad at you, and you didn't even do nothing. All you said was hi to them, and they're so upset. You'll go into a place, they don't even greet you. You have to be like, hello, do you not notice me? I just walked into your establishment. But they're very, 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 very slow in Jamaica. Like, when we talk, I never believed that the term like island time. There's a thing called island time in Jamaica. Like, they're just so slow, and you can see this as soon as you come off the plane in the airport. When you go to immigration, like where they're checking, when you pick up your bags, you have to check your bags to leave out the airport. The people are just typing super slow. They're typing one letter per minute. They don't acknowledge you, they don't say hi, and if they do say hi, they make it seem like you're asking them for their soul when you just want to get the service and leave. So that's something, like, they're just so slow. Like, everything just takes like 10 years to do down here, and it's really annoying. Like, something that could be done in 1 minute, I was like, oh my god, if I worked in this place, I could have helped so many people in such a short amount of time, but they're just so slow, they don't care. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, well, other than that, you will get some bomb customer service, and I noticed that you get the best customer service from local vendors, okay? When you're buying food on the side of the road, or you're going to market, or you're just buying something from someone who's selling on the side of the road, so the vendors, you're getting some good customer service. They're going out these vendors will go out their way to make sure that you're satisfied and that you come back to them. That's their goal, and I like that, because I was like, oh my god, I don't get treatment like this, not even in Canada, when it comes to like, just, they go really out and above and beyond, and I love that. You guys probably all agree, like, when you're buying an apple or something from someone, or you're buying guinea, people are so friendly. Hi, how may I help you? Oh, you want this? Would you like this too? If they're selling coconuts and they don't have a straw, they will run down the road to get the straw and come back and then give it to you. So that's something I really, really like. They really appreciate it. And again, it's not all people that are meaning that lack customer service. I would not ever generalize people, group of thing. I'm Jamaican too. What do you think? Do you think I lack customer service? No, but that's just something I noticed. And it's not all people that are super kind. It's not all people that are super angry, mean, and lack customer service. And the thing is, Jamaican people are full of manners, so I don't understand what's happening in the workspace. If you have any positive or even bad customer service experiences, comment them down below, because I share both positive side and the negative side, but that's something to keep in mind. Everything that I say to you guys, keep it with a grain of salt, because that's not general to everyone. That's not something that is like all around the island. I'm just talking based off my experience. So the next thing I noticed living in Jamaica, let's talk about the weather, guys. So depending on where you live on the island, the climate is different. And lucky old us, we decided to move in like the cool parts of Jamaica, on that part of the island. So basically, if you live in like North Clarendon, Northwest Clarendon, you're going to experience, or even in Manchester on a whole, you're going to experience a lot of rain, a lot of cool weather. So I like this part because it just, like, sometimes it just feels like fall. Canadian fall weather, that's how it feels in Jamaica in these parishes. So I don't mind it at all, but sometimes it gets really annoying that you have to go to bed with like 2 like comforters, you have to wear like a long sleeve pants and shirt. Like, it's just super cold, and the wind on top of it makes it even cold. But I appreciate it because there's some parts on the island where you go to like Kingston, you go on the other side of Westmoreland, like it's just so hot that you're just like, I'm going to die if I go out in the sea. And I'm not over exaggerating. Like, it's just so hot, burning hot, that like literally the sun will drain out all your energy, make you feel drunk, make you feel like you're going to pass out. I talk about this all the time. Jamaica's heat is not humid and like sticky and nasty. It's just like burning hot. You get breeze here and there, but it's just so hot, so you want to prepare. But if you live in like Manchester or North Clarendon, basically, you're going to experience a lot of rain. So one thing I would recommend if you guys bring is boots. Bring like the tall, like knee-high rain boots, or the shin-high rain boots closer to the knee, or you can bring like ankle rain boots. So I have these ones here. And you guys think I'm being extra? These things will save your life especially if you live like where it rains a lot, or you just live where there's like a lot of mud in your area. You want rain boots because, girl, these are so stylish, and you can wear them out and still be protected. Like, you won't ruin any of your shoes, especially if you live where mud is and stuff like that. You're dressing for the weather, and I'm all about dressing for the weather and for the climate. And I got this at Payless, so I'm going to link this down below. Another thing that I noticed while living in Jamaica is that you literally won't get tired of Jamaican food. I eat Jamaican food all the time. Another thing is getting things shipped to Jamaica can be so discouraging. Basically, in Jamaica, you have duties and taxes at the border where you have to pay for what you pay for. So when it comes to Jamaica, if you buy something from Amazon or any place beyond Jamaica and you're getting it shipped to Jamaica, so let's just use Amazon for example. When you go pick it up from wherever you shipped it to, whatever shipping company you're working with, when you go, you're gonna have to pay an additional fee on top of it for your items. And it's really annoying because you're just like, oh my god, I spent like $200 on this item, and now I'm gonna have to spend basically this a lot of money to clear it. Like, no, like, no, it gets annoying, especially with me. Like, listen, companies send me things so much that you have to be paying for everything all the time. The duties and taxes on everything is just out of this world that it doesn't even encourage you to want to ship things to Jamaica. You'll find other routes or other ways to get the product and then get it in your hand in Jamaica. I just noticed like shipping in Jamaica is not as easy as in Canada. Like, so another thing that I noticed living in Jamaica is beautifying yourself is super affordable down here. Like, that's why you see all the girls them down here just look so clean and nice, and they just look good all the time. Their hair is done all the time, their nails are done all the time. Everything's just really low cost when it comes to like beauty based stuff, excluding one thing that I'm going to talk about in my next point. But like getting your hair done is super affordable, super low price, like very low price. Getting your nails done is really low price. Waxing down here is extremely low price. Your eyebrows, all that is so low price down here. And I get my hair done professionally all the time now. I barely even do my own hair anymore. In Jamaica, guys, unless you find a really super affordable place with good quality makeup, it's like drugstore makeup is high-end prices down here. So I would be spending like almost $100 on like 2 things, and I don't even want to know what the high-end makeup, like what their prices are in Jamaica. I probably would scream, because if drugstore like Maybelline and Annabelle Cosmetics and LA Girl is like basically high-end prices, like you're paying 2 grand, 3 grand, 4 grand. And again, I'm looking at Canadian pricing, guys. Remember, our rate is super low in Jamaica, so I'm spending more money in Canadian in Jamaica compared to like someone who lives in the UK who wouldn't be spending that much. But I'm saying it makes more sense for you to buy your makeup online, and then, or when you go to like a different country, you go and buy the makeup and then you bring it back with you, because you would spend 7 grand Jamaican on a low-end beauty supply store palette when you can go use that 7 grand on a Sephora website and probably get what, 2 palettes for that price if you're getting like a $30 palette. So that's something to keep in mind. You have to think smart. It's not all about, oh, I have the money, so let me just buy it. No, think smart with your money, and that's how you stretch your money and buy more with your money. You have to think like that. I think we're coming to the end of this, guys, but basically you guys probably got from my video is that Jamaica, like, it can be very high price to live in Jamaica. I'm not gonna say to live in Jamaica is super cheap. No, I personally don't think it is. The amount of money I'm spending on a week in Jamaica is insane to me, which I'm gonna continue doing, because like that's just how the economy is down here. I know some people commented on my video saying like, oh, like you moved to one of the most expensive like islands in the Caribbean, and I didn't even notice it was till now that I'm checking. Yeah, like you're gonna be spending a lot of money in Jamaica. So I'm at the end of this top 10. I may have gave you guys 11 things I noticed in Jamaica. Comment down below or like up this video if you guys want another one of this. I can definitely do that, because there is a lot more things I noticed while living in Jamaica. And again, guys, if you're new to my channel, I suggest that you subscribe, because I do a lot more Jamaican based videos on my channel if you're into that. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I love Jamaica with my whole entire heart, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Au revoir. Bye. But here's some more videos if you want to watch.